do this to me. Have I been violent? Have I thumped anyone?
Just step inside, will you, sir?
I've been waiting for 2 hours out there for your doctor to come and give me a blood test.
Yeah, well, he's a busy man, and so am I. And you going off at the deep end's not helping me get through what's turning out to be a very unpleasant shift. I've enough to do without taking abuse from you.
All right, you can forget the blood test. When can I go home?
All in good time.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've other things to do than run round after you, so stay here, keep it buttoned, and we'll see how we go.
You're not seriously thinking of leaving me here, are you?
Listen, pal, you've brought this on yourself.
But what about my girlfriend?
You should have thought about your girlfriend before you started mouthing off.
Look, I just want to get out of here.
You'll get out of here when you've calmed down and when I've done the paperwork. You're not the only problem I've got to deal with tonight.
You want to be out catching real criminals instead of picking on easy targets like me to keep your arrest rate up?
Hey, hang on a minute, will you? My Uncle Fred needs a breather.
We can't keep stopping every time he's short of breath.
No, but really, he doesn't look so well.
Well, he shouldn't have drank all that whiskey then, should he?
Come on, Curly, we could all do with a break.
No, if we keep stopping, we'll never get back on time.
He won't be getting back at all if you don't.
Yeah, come on, Curly, Ashley's right. Fred needs a breather.
Look, if you can't hack it, you shouldn't have come.
I don't need you to tell me that. My feet are killing me, and I'm sore through to my vest. I'm too old to go yomping round the moors. I'm a butcher, not a member of Three Para.
Look, will you stop arguing and pass the water around? I'm as dry as a duck in the desert.
No water, not yet.
Eh?
Well, we've only got one bottle between the six of us. So it's got to be rationed.
Curly, if Alma needs a drink, just give her a drink, all right?
I could do with a swill and all.
No, it's too early. It's another 20 minutes before the water stops.
Right.
Wait, what do you think you're doing?
What does it look like, Curly?
I give the water out.
Oh, come on, let's not fall out. We've got enough to cope with as it is.
Exactly, Ken. So all those in favour of having a drink, say aye.
Aye.
Well, go on then, die of thirst. See if I care.
Hey, Genghis Khan, this is Derbyshire, not Gobi Desert. More likely to drown before night's out.
Curly?
No, I'll wait until the right and proper time.
Fine. All right then, folks. What do we say? 5 minutes break and then we get going again?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm taking you to be officially charged and cautioned.
And he had a couple of glasses of wine.
Listen, we're not talking borderline here. The intoxilizer showed you were well over.
So what happens now then?
Well, you'll have to appear in court tomorrow morning.
Well, what about my girlfriend, Linda?
Your girlfriend's gone home in a cab. You'll have to call one yourself. We'll be keeping your car keys. You can arrange to pick them up tomorrow. Come on.
Now, if I'm right, there should be a barn or a farm building just ahead. All right. And then there should be a cart track that goes to the left. And we follow, yes, to the left. And then we follow that all the way down, and then we should hit the main road. Keep up. Keep up.
Let me read them up.
I'm sure there's an easy way to get to it.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my God! Oh! Fred,
Oh, please.
Ashley.
Dad?
Ashley. It's my ankle. I think I'm going to tip him. Oh.
Is this some kind of wind-up?
No, it's not a wind-up. What are you talking about? You can see he's in pain.
He's not the only one.
Oh, for goodness sake, have some compassion, Curly.
Is it broken? No.
Look, can you wiggle your toes? Well, try pressing against my hand. No, it's not broken, it's just badly sprained.
Brilliant. That's all we need.
You say one more thing against him and I promise you he'll bop you one.
Hang on a second, Ashley, just calm down. It's obvious that Fred can't go on like this and we need to assess the situation.
I already have. We leave him here. We go on and we send someone back to help him.
Leave him here?
Well, yeah, that way we only lose 10 points.
Is that all you care about, losing points?
That's the reason we're here.
Well, I'm not leaving him up here on his own. He could die.
Oh, leave off. One night on the moor's not enough to kill him.
I've warned you.
Hang on a second. Look, we started as a team and we'll finish as a team.
The only way we're going to finish as a team is if someone carries him.
Exactly.
You've got to be joking.
Sorry.
You still up?
Yeah. Where's Dad?
In the nick.
Eh?
Weatherfield Nick?
You winding me up?
No, coppers stopped us on our way home and breathalyzed him.
He was over the limit and you let him drive?
Listen, you, have you ever tried telling your dad not to do something?
No. So what happens now?
I don't know. He made it worse for himself, though, by getting stroppy with this copper. That's when they banged him up.
They did what?
They locked him up, so I don't know what time he'll be back.
No! No, we're too far over to the left. We're on the wrong path. We should be over there by yon trees. See, are you not listening? We should be over there by yon trees.
Right, hang on a minute. Put it down. Put it down. I've had enough. I can't go on. I need a rest.
Rest? Rest? We can't be resting. If we're not back by 8:30, we'll miss us breakfast.
I don't care.
Don't care? What kind of an attitude's that? I thought you were the one who was supposed to have leadership qualities.
I swear to God, I will swing for you before this night's over, Fred.
Oh, Curly, please, that's enough.
I have no stamina. That's what's wrong with the young folk of today. I say no stamina. Just think of all that bacon, egg and sausage sizzling in that pan waiting for us when we get back.
Please, Uncle Fred. Don't talk about food, please.
Hey! What's that you've just put in your gob?
What?
Come here. What is it? Come on.
No.
Not you lying two-faced...
I've warned you.
Hey, don't warn me. Warn him. What have you got in here? Nothing, nothing.
No, I'm now, damn it.
What's this, then?
Oh, Uncle Fred.
I can explain.
Don't bother.
I needed sustenance.
We carried you.
It seems like miles.
I mean, we carried you because you were part of the team, because we cared about you. I mean, what sort of team spirit is that?
Well, there's some left. I mean, have it? You're welcome to it.
No, thank you.
I'd rather starve.
I'll have it. Give it here. Right, now each of you, take a piece. We're going to need all the strength we can get if we're going to carry him back to base, aren't we?
Back to base? Are you suggesting that we drag this sack of spuds back to base after what he's done?
Well, Curly, yes, I am. And if you've got a problem with it, then fine. Anyone else?
Well, don't deserve it.
Look, we've still got a way to go, but if we take it steady and we take plenty of rest, we'll get him back at the lodge before breakfast. So I say we go for it, OK?
Spoken like a true leader. Spoken like a veritable true... Sorry. Hey!
Right, come on, drag.
Hey!
Morning, Rita. Good morning, Blanche. Hello, love.
You're still struggling on, as long as people need their papers and their fags.
Oh, you don't want to wear yourself out, you know. You could do with some help.
I know. I don't suppose Ken would fancy doing a few hours for me.
I'm sure he would, but he's away on a course at the moment.
Are you looking for somebody then, Rita? Well, it's a bit too much for me on my own, Blanche.
I could always give you a hand.
Well, that's very kind of you, Blanche, but I wouldn't even think of presuming on your good nature.
I'm not offering to do it for now. Mom! Now listen, a job's a job. We all need to make a bit of extra cash.
Hey, well, I'm willing to pay. I don't want out for free.
I don't think she's serious, Rita. Are you saying I'm not up to it? No, nothing like that.
Well, it'd only be for a few days, until I can get somebody permanent.
A few days would do for me. When shall I start?
Well, Monday morning, if you're serious.
I'm serious, all right. Monday it is.
Look, make it as quick as you can, will you? What? Bourbon. Name's Bourbon. OK, bye.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm ringing a cab, aren't I? Got to get to the police station, pick my car up, then I've got a bit of business in Bury before I go to court.
Will they let you drive?
I haven't been found guilty yet.
Do you want some breakfast?
Nah, haven't got time.
Dad? You OK?
Yeah, I'm OK.
What time did you get back?
Oh, about 4 o'clock.
So? What happened?
They charged him. He's due in court at 12.
Today? I'll go with you.
No. Look, I've got to see this bloke in Bury, then I'll go straight from there to the court.
You wouldn't even let me go with him, Mark.
Look, don't worry, it's the best way. I'll see you both in the Rovers at, 1:30, 2-ish? All right? Oh, and have a drink waiting, OK?
So it's a nice, cosy foursome, is it?
Yeah, 'cause Martin and Danny get on really well, don't they?
Oh, he's a lovely bloke, Danny. Well, Martin's a lovely bloke. No, do you know, you are a very lucky couple, you two.
Yeah, I suppose we are. Right, well, I'll see you tonight about 8 then. Right, brilliant. See you later. Bye, Audrey.
Bye, sweetheart.
You see, the plan would be to have all these different activities in different areas. We split the street into different zones on the big night.
What if it rains? Remember, it'll be the middle of winter. Well, maybe we could hire a marquee.
Now that is a very good idea.
It'd cost a fortune.
We mustn't dismiss an idea until we discover how feasible it is, Gail.
Be cheaper to get a bit of tarpaulin.
Do you know how much it'd cost to hire a marquee?
Do you?
At least $3 grand.
Well, we'll just have to raise the money, won't we?
Well, good luck. You're going to need it.
£3,000? Why? It's impossible. We'll never raise £3,000.
OK, you all got back for your breakfasts. Some of you even managed to grab a few hours kip into the bargain. So it's time to reflect on the night's events. And as usual, we'll be noting your comments. So feel free to tell us anything of importance. You can speak openly and without restraint. Now, there's one thing I'd like to mention before we start, and that is the Weatherfield team's performance. Now, they had real problems up there last night, but they showed true grit and resource. They turned what might have been a disaster into a success, thanks to what must have been excellent cooperation, teamwork, and some very fine leadership. So well done.
There we are. 275, love, please.
Great, thanks, Rita. So you're managing all right?
So far. Blanche is coming in tomorrow for a few days.
Blanche Hunt? Deirdre's mum?
Well, I think she finds herself at a bit of a loose end. And she's honest and hard-working.
Well, you can't ask more than that, can you?
No.
Hiya, Mark. Hey, you've not seen your dad, have you?
He's in Bury.
Bury? Oh, he was supposed to be dropping last month's VAT figures off to me. I was going to go over him at the weekend.
Yeah, well, he's been a bit busy.
Hi, Deirdre.
Hiya, love. He could have rung me.
Not really. He spent last night in Weatherfield, Nick.
What?
I'm sure he'll tell you himself. Drunk driving. Em and Linda got stopped on the way home and he tested positive.
Has he been charged?
He'll be in court about now.
So let's get this quite clear. You're saying that Mr. Watts wanted to leave you on the moor before you had your accident?
Correct.
Our progress was being severely restricted by Mr. Elliott's very slow pace. I mean, I didn't mean to leave him out there. No, I meant for us to carry on and then for Fred to follow at his own pace.
That's not what you said.
No, it's not. I was proved right, though, wasn't I? He showed his true colours in the end, didn't he?
How do you mean?
Nothing. He doesn't mean anything.
Well, I mean, we got back. I mean, that's what's important, isn't it?
No thanks to him. I say no thanks to him. We only got back because that young lady there showed the true spirit of natural leadership.
Only because she wouldn't leave you there.
Mr. Sy, would you like to add anything to this?
No, only that we worked as a team.
We carried him for miles and miles, despite the fact that he scoffed a whole bar of chocolate in secret without offering it to anyone else. Oh, you may laugh now, but it wasn't funny when we were up there.
But you were in favour of leaving, Mr. Elliott. Chocolate bar or no chocolate bar?
I thought it was the right decision given the circumstances.
I see.
Oh, do you? Do you? I mean, whose fault was it that he was out there in the first place? Yours. Sending an old man, unfit, out there into the cold and dark.
Hey!
I take exception to that.
I didn't force anyone to do anything. You could have objected at any time on the journey.
Oh, yeah. And then you can make your little comments on your notebook.
And I didn't choose the team, Mr. Watts. You are the branch manager. If your team was unsuitable, that is your responsibility.
Oh, I see. So it's all my fault again now, is it?
Besides, it must have been a group decision to allow Mr. Elliot to go on night manoeuvres.
No, it wasn't. Curly forced him into it.
Hang on a minute, Ashley. We've all got to take some of the blame for that. Jock's right. We should have seen that Fred couldn't hack it and said something straight away. Besides, we can't blame Curly for everything, can we?
So, where did you say Baldwin were? Bury. Oh, on business, is it? Yeah. It's all go, isn't it? Well, it's better than being bored. So how did your night go, then? Oh, it was great. Smashing, do. Oh, your new dress. Went down well with coppers, did it? What do you mean? Well, you know, when they took you down police station, did they say it were nice when they looked, or were they too busy breathalyzing your boyfriend? Who told you? Oh, I keep my ears open, I do. So is he still down Nick now, then, or what? No, he's in court. Baldwin's in court? Yes, love. Seems like life in the fast lane is finally over for a bit, doesn't it?
There you go. I've left it outside the garage. Pleasure doing business with you. You had a right bargain there, you know. I hope you're right. See ya. So how much then? Enough. Jammy. Jammy? Lost a packet on that deal. I'd have come out of it smelling of roses, mate.
Hey, yeah, but you're out with the red, aren't you? I still owe the shop a grand. What am I going to do?
Here's your initiative, mate.
No answer.
He must have it switched off. I knew I should have gone with him.
Well, it's early yet.
Just hope he's all right. You can get prison for drink driving, can't you?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Mike,
Get us a large scotch, will you? Yeah.
where have you been?
Trying to get a cab.
But I thought you went to fetch a car.
I did. I came home by cab. They did you? Yep. Here's a ban. 500 quid fine. What? Look, I could do with that drink if you don't mind. Sure.
Was it horrible?
It was humiliating.
I thought they'd sent you to prison. Still, you're here now and you're free. That's all that matters.
Yeah, well, it's a disaster, whichever way you look at it.
Come on through. Give us your coat. Oh, lovely. Well, I only got them because I like them. Beer, Danny.
Yeah, that'd be great, yeah. Where's Martin?
Not back from work yet.
Anything to get out the cooking, eh?
He'll not be long. I'll get you the beer. Sally? I'll have a glass of white wine, girl, please. All right, well, make yourselves at home and I'll be with you in a minute.
So, any potential captains of industry, Jock?
A few. Harry Greaves from Burnley, Thompson from Wigan. The young Weatherfield girl, she did well.
Need to decide.
Sorted out a pretty sad set of misfits. In fact, I was surprised when they arrived. I mean, these weekends don't come cheap.
You're telling me?
I like to try and give value, but it's hard when the raw material's mostly past it.
Well, I'll be having a word with our Mr. Watts, don't worry.
Hardly a man of vision, is he?
No. But then I suppose we have him to thank for at least one success. Excuse me. Mr. Sy, I believe we've met before.
The manor.
I'm James Kitching, by the way.
Nice to meet you again.
I've been hearing good things about you.
Really?
Jock McCall was just singing your praises. Very impressed by your handling of what could have been a tricky situation.
It wasn't just me. It was a team effort.
Well, according to him, you're a born leader. And that's what these courses are all about. Finding talent.
That was delicious.
It really was, girl. Glad you liked it. Coffee?
Whenever you're ready.
Hi, folks. Look, I'm sorry I'm late. It's been a crisis in casualty. Big road accident. Couldn't get away.
Didn't you tell them you had visitors?
Well, there were 7 people with multiple injuries, Gail. Didn't really have a choice.
Are they all right?
Oh, there's 2 people in intensive care. Well, in a day's work, you know.
You could have phoned Martin.
No, I couldn't. Anyway, you could have phoned. I'd have told you what was going on.
I did. They said you were off duty.
Oh, did they? Oh, it was chaos for a bit, I suppose.
I was worried, Martin.
Yes, well, I'm back now, and I could really use a drink.
Here, mate, have a glass of this.
Oh, cheers. Look, I'm really sorry I missed everything.
It's not a problem. Just relax and enjoy your drink. He deserves it, doesn't he, Gail?
What's that now?
1911 for me. My serve.
Right.
You're not really with this, Curly, are you?
Well, it's hardly been a raging success, has it, as far as I'm concerned?
No, I suppose not. There's no point getting upset about it. The whole object of the exercise is to evaluate what's happened. 2011.
I was singled out, you know.
Well, that's one of the drawbacks of leadership, isn't it? You have to take the plaudits with the criticisms.
I told him not to come. I begged him not to come.
Game.
Ashley, fetch us another cup of tea, there's a good lad.
Get it yourself.
Now, see, that's no way to speak to your father.
You really let me down with that chocolate bar, Uncle Fred. Really?
Yeah. Hi. So, what did James Kitchen have to say then? He didn't tell you how our team were getting on by any chance, did he?
No, not really. It's just making small talk, you know.
So who is he then?
Evelyn Hunter Rochford's nephew.
So who's he when he's all there?
Only Fresco's area director, that's all.
Oh,